Chad, I find it funny that Luke thought I forgot his song. I was waiting for you to join the chat, brother. I was waiting. Tee up. Yes, sir. We're not going to officially name today, but it might just be a 6 Flight Thursday. Listen, chat. We've got a lot of flights to go over today to handle today. Right now, we're gonna go San Diego to Denver. But if you ask the chat, they should be able to tell you where we're going. We are going San Diego to Denver, Denver to Austin, Texas, Austin, Texas to Atlanta, Atlanta to BWI, BWI, Honolulu long haul, red eye. We'll end it in probably about 12 hours, I assume. You better strap in because the day is going to be a long one. We got a long one up ahead of us. Chat, listen good and listen well, okay? We got to make up for yesterday. We had horrible landings. We had horrible flights. We weren't locked in. You know, that's when people get hurt, chat. That is when people get hurt. We ain't going to have none of that no more. No more of that. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're also going to need our V pilot up. Oh, we do have San Diego ground locked in from the jump. All right, so we do have our PDC. Let's make sure that we go over our PDC. So we're going to be Air Canada 3258 today. Our equipment's going to be the A330-300 with the Rolls-Royce engines. We are a heavy aircraft, so, you know, we can go heavy or whatever. We're departing San Diego. We're going to Denver. Our route is as listed. No amendments there. Our flight level is going to be 410, so we're going to be at a cruising altitude of about 41,000 feet. We're going to squawk 1016, and then our remarks are: we are cleared to the Zoos 4 departure, the Met Ball transition, climb via the SID, expect 410 5 minutes after departure. Okay, so that's a little quick. Departure frequencies offline, expect runway 27. So that's perfect for us. That is perfect for us. That's good information to have. No ATIS available. We will call for push, I suppose. Without further ado, chat, we need to get this plane up and ready to work. So let's do it. Battery 1, battery 2, external. Get those punched on. Good there. Let's get the oxygen working. Crew battery. APU, turn it on. Start it. Takes a second here. There we go. Start the APU up. Good to go there. Now that we have that on, let's get the aiders turned on here for navigation. We don't quite need the fuel pumping, but we'll get it. We'll get it going. We haven't really hit that point, but we might as well handle everything up top right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. We'll turn on the APU bleed, get the oxygen flowing through it. And then let's just go ahead and turn on some of these signals here. All right. Let's go ahead and turn the strobe on. Beacons on. Wing lights are on. Nav lights are on here. Seatbelt sign is on. Smoking sign is auto. We're good here. Emergency lights. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So now the aiders is turning on. Let's go over to the tablet here. All right. Sim brief load. Good. Check it. Let's go load and config now. Let's get the jetway going. Let's get luggage going as well. You know, it's very, very important. Very important now that we now that we're starting the loading process here. We already hit loading configuration. Payload. Let's go ahead and check that. Sim brief. Let's get that loaded in and apply it. We'll do the fast. We don't need to do anything too crazy. And we said expect runway 27, so that'll be good for us there. We'll wait for the fuel on board. Panel states fine there. So we have a 0 fuel weight of 1445,261. All right, so that's good to know. All right, let's go ahead and init. Wind as well. We can go ahead and do some, we'll wait till he'll do that. We said 1445/261. Okay. That'll be good there. We'll clear some of these messages now. That's good. Flight plan. As we just received, we're going to be runway 27 via the Zoos 4 departure. There we go. With the Met Ball transition. Good to go there. All right. We'll insert that. Am I on Vatsim? Yes, we are on Vatsim. We just loaded in, so if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. We have San Diego ground available at the moment. And then we do have to squawk 1016. See, I wish you would have said 1017, man. That'd been so tough. All right, so we'll go all on here. My brother. Okay. 1016. All right. And we're good there. Let's go ahead and cut on ground. So let's just make sure that we're able to connect. Good, we're on with them. That's going to be 123.9. You got to get a PC, Dan. Come on, Dan Rue. They're like 20 bucks. Nah, let me stop playing. Them things are expensive, especially now. RAM's like $3 bajillion. I'm lucky I got mine when the getting was good. I'm scared to upgrade it though, even though it needs the upgrade. I'm petrified. I'm petrified of of updating mine. All right, so we can transmit. We should be good there. We are APU bleeds. Let's go ahead and start in engine. We'll go engine 2 here. We should be good there. Let's get our wind shear and everything on. You might be able to ask for a new squawk. No, I can, but like, it's a difference between being given something and then you got to ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want it, but you really don't want to ask for it. How do I turn off the labels before we take off here? Let's take a look at that, huh? Is that assistances? That might be an assistance, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh, I think I just froze the game, yo, low key. Chat, are we chopped?